Hello, my name is Felix Soto, and I am currently the LMC director at Woodview Elementary School in Bolingbrook, Illinois. When you look at the LMC at an elementary level, it's potential to be a field trip almost every time the kids come. And so I wanted to kind of be a part of that. So one of the first couple of things I want to do is change a little bit some procedures of what a school library can be, but also I wanted to start a STEAM lab. And so when doing something like that, you need help with the community as well as administration, and from our STEAM lab outrolled our school garden, which outrolled our robotics. We're redefining what the word library means. I think that's super, super important because, in the past, people look at librarians and the library as a place to simply walk up, you self-serve yourself, check out your books, and you return them. And I think like you guys, our school district of Valley View, we want to become more. I think we are becoming more, and we're redefining what that word library means. So some of the things I use the library for, obviously I have my STEAM room, but we also are attempting to look at building goals. For example, our school has a math and operations math goal, and so as LMC directors, we wanted to try to support our building goals, and so I started teaching STEM lessons. We do a ton of digital citizenship, where we are talking about not just your digital footprint, but internet safety, as well as how to use different digital resources to kind of act as a platform for our students. Libraries are extremely helpful in the sense that, like I mentioned previously, they're not the stereotypical old-fashioned traditional library. We provide outreach services. We provide a chance to use new technologies. We are, again, redefining what the word library means. It is hard to choose just one book because I think there's so many books out there that mean different things to me. And I think that's how it is for most people. And I think it's super important, and that's one of the things we try to teach our educators in the school library is, don't always focus solely on your reading level, focus on more of an interest of material. And I think that's so important because we don't want students to start looking at material or start choosing materials simply based off of that's my level, so that's what I'm reading. You just start losing that love of reading that I think is so important for lifelong readers. But my favorite books, Fish in a Tree is one of my favorites. I think as an educator, it sends an important message that students come from a variety of different backgrounds, and they don't always wear a sign around their neck saying, hey, I'm struggling with this or I need that. And so sometimes behaviors act out, and there's usually something that's a little deeper. And Fish in a Tree is about that educator that goes that extra step to get to know their students and not just look on what's on the surface of them. You can tell they're here for the community. I think that's a really unique thing. And everything from, the outreach programs to the when I call them, I'm like, hey, I have a teacher that really would like this book, and they're so awesome. They're like, I'll get it to you tomorrow, when do you need it by? And they pull the books and they bring them to the school. And that's just so helpful for myself as well as teachers, because they're so busy. And just that little extra step is awesome. But also Fountaindale and I have collaborated quite a bit in the last couple of years with our summer reading program. And it's just been so amazing how I've been able to work with Fountaindale and collaborate with them, their outreach programs, coming to the school or across the street to the park, and it coincides with our reading program. And so we went from averaging 2-3 kids, maybe a day, to like 30 kids a day. And I think that is a huge contributor for it. Mrs. C, Cindy, I've really enjoyed developing our friendship, and I've learned so much from her book talks, her puppet shows, her energy. And I think that it's a rare quality, and I think she's amazing. And so as far as, we were talking about memories, I have quite a few memories of her just losing herself in her characters, and I just think she's an amazing storyteller. Fountaindale it's one of those organizations that is truly there for the community. I just want to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to kind of talk about these things. I'm really, really passionate about my work and our collaboration that our school library as well as our public library has, and I hope it continues.